Hello there, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So on June the 16th, everyone, we have a powerful alignment taking place. We've got Venus and Mercury moving into the sign of Cancer. This is an energy of love and communication. How are we choosing to embody and embrace this energy in our lives? It's all about the lens that we look through, the lens of love. How do we choose to express love through communication? You're going to see this coming at you as well. So some of you might be finding yourselves falling in love or spending more time with family and friends. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a guardian angel oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by an animal card from the power animal oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull 2 personal messages for you. So these have been a favorite on my channel here. So I'm going to incorporate these going forward. So 2 personal messages that I might not understand. So I want you to place them wherever they resonate for you. And then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, patterns, symbols, angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Virgo, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, believe. They want you to believe here. Let me read you the message of this card. Allow the veil of fear to drop and let your true essence shine through. Believe in yourself and the divine power pulsating within you. You are a magical creator, Virgo. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Allow the veil of fear to drop and let your true essence shine through. Believe in yourself and the divine power pulsating within you. You are a magical creature. You are a magical creature. Look at that. Spirit wants you to believe in yourself, the power of you. Okay. So let's pull some more. Let's pull some more cards and see what else is coming through. So look at this light shining through the heart center. We're in a heart-centered energy right now, and this is you expressing yourself through that heart center, Virgo. Okay, so let's get some cards going here. Really interesting. I love that card for you. So 8 of Swords, you're meant to break free here, Virgo. This is the number 8 in numerology. It's a number of power. You're being given the power right now. You're able to get yourself out of a situation or out of a place that you feel stuck in. Or you're meant to just break free from something energetically, something that's been holding you back, like fear. Okay, so 8 of Swords to start. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. This is, I feel this is partially growing pains with an ascension, okay? So some of you are leveling up, you are upgrading in your life. And this is where you're meant to break through that barrier that's been kind of keeping you separated from that other level. Okay, so this is what's happening for you right now. Some of you might be feeling like you're out of your comfort zone. This is letting you know that, yes, this is an opportunity through that uncomfort for you to grow. Okay, you're meant to go through this challenge. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on the screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles and the Magician, look at this. You are a magical creator. That's the Magician. So Spirit is reminding you, you are the one that holds the power to create the change that you desire. So it's now time for you to wield that power, okay? This is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing someone just breaking free, like you were, it looks like you were in a bubble that was really, really tight and you just busted out of it. This is what I'm getting with this energy. Now, before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon and your rising sign, okay? So what is this 8 of Swords in your life, Virgo? Share with me in the comment section below. What do you feel right now in your life is keeping you from doing the things that you desire to do, holding you back. What is it that's holding you back? And I want you to not think of things, but something within yourself. What is it that you feel that is inside of you that's holding you back? Not circumstances, not people, okay? So this is where Spirit is really wanting, because they're wanting you to look inward. Everything, the moon is illuminating, I feel you, and spiritually there's something shifting or wanting to shift. You're feeling this within yourself as well. And this breaking free is going to open you up to so many different possibilities. Now, when we break free from this place, because what we've done is over time, we have created this comfort, the security in this place of discomfort. Because it feels familiar, we're used to it, we remain here, right? So you're going to feel uncomfortable here. You are going to experience some discomfort. But this is, again, you growing. So just use your strength, because you have so many powers here. Okay, so use that strength to break free from whatever this is this month. Over the next 2 months, you're going to see a lot of changes coming out of this breaking free, right? This is where you're taking your power back, Virgo. This is also about mastery here, which is coming through these two other cards, the Two of Pentacles and the Magician. Pay attention to the number 8s. If you're seeing the number 8s, you're meant to tap into your own power and break free from things that are holding you back, okay? Thoughts. A lot of times these are thoughts, things that we tell ourselves, right? Things that we've heard from others telling us. And what I'm getting here is you've kind of created this guard around you with the many reasons of why you are where you are, even though you want change. You're like, I want change, but because of this person, or because of my house or my mortgage or this or that or whatever the other thing, right? Whatever the many reasons are, we have to pull those out like, okay, yeah, I chose to have a house and a mortgage. Okay, that's great. Let's work with that. Now, it's all about problem solving, like looking at everything that you got there and saying, okay, what's real and what's not? Let's get rid of those weeds, right? I feel there's a lot of weeds growing in your thoughts here, in your dreams, and you haven't tended to those weeds. You haven't tended to that garden, Virgo. So it's time for you to get rid of some of those things that don't belong there, don't belong in you, right? This also has to do with your wellness. So clearing out some of the garbage, some of the weeds, like, unhealthy eating, drinking, alcohol, consuming things mentally and physically, right? Mental here. The things that you're seeing with your eyes, like how are you nurturing yourself? How are you nurturing your soul is what Spirit is asking here. And once you start to nurture your soul and release yourself from the things that are creating this pain, this like energy, you're going to see how things start to shift. And again, that adjustment period is where the discomfort comes in, right? This is why companies give us 3 months, because you and them are going through an adjustment together to see whether you're a good fit or not. And if you're not, it's like, okay, now you can go somewhere else, or you can stay there, and it works out and everything's great. So there's this adjustment period coming in for you with this card. So allow yourself to adjust to this newer energy. Repetitiveness, consistency is going to be your superpower here as well, is what they're saying. So if you're having to do something different every single day, and it feels uncomfortable, you don't like it for whatever reason, try doing it as much as you can for a little while to see if you get the hang of it or not. If you don't, then maybe it's not for you, right? Or maybe try a different way of doing it. And if it's not working out and you've tried everything, then maybe move on to the next thing, right? So shadows are surfacing here as well. So be mindful, these shadows are coming up because you're meant to actually deal with them and not shove them back down. So whenever they come up, it's all about, okay, why am I feeling this way? Why am I projecting? Why am I doing this? Like, why am I irritated all of a sudden for no reason? These are like mood swings and things that come up. So it's like, why am I feeling like that? What is around me right now? And shift that. Let's look at all the good things that are happening. Look at the sun shining outside. Look at the birds, right? And not focus on these things that irritate us, that pull this other part of ourselves out. Instead, let's see where it's coming from. And sometimes we need to talk to someone about this and work on it with another person. So maybe finding and being resourceful to look for that help and support, especially if you need it, right? So a breaking free of things here. And now this is where you're going to see that upgrade. You're going to see yourself leveling up here. This is almost like beating the last boss, which is your shadow, right? It's a part of you that kind of is holding you down, right? I'm seeing someone holding someone's arms and laying on the ground and not letting them move. Really interesting image that Spirit is showing me here. So the Two of Pentacles, this is all about taking the chaos. It's like, take that chaos and let's put it together and organize it a little bit and move upwards with it. Like, let's release the things that are weighing me down and see that little lightness, that upward feeling of movement in your life. And this is where things are going to start to move. I feel it's very slow here in this energy. It's almost stagnant. And here you're starting to move. And as you're moving, it feels tough to move, right? Because you're going on an uphill slant. And again, when we break free from this, sometimes it does feel tough to be super uncomfortable to move upward. So keep with it here. Spirit is saying you have the strength. Be resourceful, lean on support, especially if you need it. If you feel you don't have a support, call on Spirit to bring you that support, but also be open and receptive when that support shows up, however it shows up for you. Not to knock everything that shows up, because I'm seeing somebody saying, no, I can do this myself. So this is where you're like, okay, let's do it together, right? Even if that feels uncomfortable. And I used to feel this in my life. I used to be so, I just wouldn't ask for help because I thought it was a weakness. I don't know why I thought that. I think it had to do with my upbringing, right? But I used to think it was a weakness, but now I'm not afraid to ask for help. And any help that comes in, I'm like, yes, help me out, right? So Two of Pentacles, this upgrade. There's also like managing your money at this time, like really balancing things out financially, to be aware of where you're spending money, how much you're bringing in and what you're spending. Because those of you looking for growth in your finances, this is how this is going to come in, is you really learning about the money that comes into your own life. Very powerful to understand that and not to spend recklessly. Sometimes we spend way more than we make. So it's all about, okay, let's take this information of all that's going outward with this money and what's incoming. And let's kind of balance that part of our lives out, because when you start to do this, Virgo, you're going to see a lot of increase in your income. A lot of times I feel we emotionally spend, right? I used to do this where if I was having a bad day, I'm like, I'm going to go shopping. And that would make me feel better. But then a day or two later, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just spent all that money on those clothes that I didn't even need. Like, what was I thinking, right? So it's this kind of energy that's coming in. So just be mindful and aware of it when you're recklessly spending, or just spending through emotions, or like doing things where it's emotionally charged, but not in a good way, right? So just be mindful of this. Commitment here is going to be very powerful for you, committing yourself to something that is for your ultimate growth here. And what I'm getting is working out your wellness, your body, and even just taking in information and knowledge, enhancing yourself. This physical temple, using the power of this physical temple to get you where you need to go. Right? So this is where Spirit is really wanting you to take care of this meat suit that we are in, this vessel, this beautiful vessel that does everything for us, right? Taking care of it. So you're going to see a major upgrade here in your life as well through you taking care of yourself. Okay? So this is the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are getting an enlightening experience here, like your mind is opening up, it's expanding. And I feel this is through some sort of a practice. I'm getting like meditation here, dreams, like this mind. There's this huge expansion, this light, it's like a magnet. So you'll have to share with me what this is for you. The Two of Pentacles, Virgo. The Magician card, you are the magician. You are the creator here. And the magic happens through you. It doesn't come in for us. We are the ones that pull it into our lives. This is what I believe, and this is how I've seen it in my own life. I always find that if I'm kind of taking a passive role in my life and not really doing anything to bring something in, because the universe works on an exchange system. This is what I believe is the energy that you put out there is the energy that you bring back to yourself. It's like a magnet almost. And if you're taking a passive role and not doing anything, then you're not going to see changes happen in your life. And sometimes we're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this out of spite or whatever. I'll just do this to prove someone wrong or whatever. It comes out, everything that we do needs to come from a place of the heart, right? So if it's something that you're wanting to do because you're truly, genuinely wanting to change your life, you're okay. I will start meditating every single day, 5 minutes a morning, and it's because I really want to clear my mind and connect with spirit. It's coming from the place of the heart. So this is where spirit really wants you to go into that heart center when you are creating in your life, because this is where you're going to find where things are making your heart sing. This is where your heart is singing a lot. And I feel this is not your heart sing. Your heart's not singing here. I don't feel that. Maybe there are some darker songs that are made for this. The other energy I'm getting here, this is really interesting because I feel I have this energy. I'm a Gemini sun and Gemini rising with a Leo moon. But what I feel with this two combined is there's a darker energy that's coming out. And I feel that perhaps this is not in a negative way. So an example of this is me. For myself is I feel I'm definitely a creator. I'm able to manifest, put my energy out there, but I have this like darker energy within me, and this comes from my past. And whenever that dark energy rises, it's through me making music. So myself and my husband actually introduced me to music. So I love making synthwave music. I've got GarageBand and that's what I make it on. But I make these like super dark synthwave sounds. And it's like, where is that coming from? There's this dark energy that's residing there that needs to be expressed. There's nothing bad about that. That's that energy of as above, so below. It's that polarity that every one of us have. So it's all about understanding how to wield that power in your life. And I'm not good at it. Sometimes I have, the darker energy that rises as something totally different, fear sometimes, right? It's all about learning how to manage that. We are all made out of both light and dark. Everything is light and dark, right? So it's all about how we balance that, how we it's like that yin yang energy that's coming through here for you. And understanding, some of you know, you're awake. You understand that we create what it is that we desire in our lives. And we are the creators. Everything in this world, everything here, all these cards, this table, this diffuser, these bells are created by humans, right? Our homes, everything. So we are all creators, and we're meant to, I feel those of you that are watching today, we're meant for something so much more bigger here. This is why you're here. This is why you're watching this reading. I feel a lot of times in my own life, I was always searching for something, some sort of answer. So I would look into tarot. I would look into psychics. I wanted to know more. I had this like longing, this yearning. So I feel some of you are feeling this energy in you as well. Like, what is it that you're searching for? What is it that you're looking for? It's inside of you, Spirit is saying. It's there, right? And you're meant to explore. You're meant to, it's almost like a scientist that is creating this potion for their life. So they're trying different things, and perhaps some don't work, but this person's not giving up. They're going to keep trying until something works for them. So I feel that this is the energy that some of you are experiencing in your life, and there's something that you're wanting to express. Perhaps you don't even know that yet. And maybe that's where you're coming to, that knowing, that understanding through this chaos, this whatever this is, being confined or stuck in a situation, these thoughts, there's all these things. And it's like, it's just someone lost in these, like all I'm seeing is a dark space and someone just singular in this dark space. And there's like letters like A, B, C, all the way up to Z floating around in their mind. This is what I'm seeing here, trying to make sense of these letters or whatever it is. And now they're adding binary numbers to it too. So ones and zeros. And they're just going to keep adding things on. So there's a lot of things in your mind here, Virgo, that maybe you're trying to make sense of, or an experience or something like that. And out of that is going to come a creation, is what they're sharing with me today. So look at that, the Magician, it's you. You are the creator. They want you to believe in the power that you harness, Virgo. because you are very powerful. You also have a lot of backing, they're saying. You've got some beefy angels behind you. This is what I'm getting here. Really strong angels, just like this card, like they're backing. You have support. So know that you are always supported, you are protected, and you are safe, Virgo. So let's pull a power animal card. This is your bonus card. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting a flying fox. Have any of you seen a flying fox? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now. So the message is, sometimes to see the bigger picture, you must change your perspective. There is another way. So look at that. There is another way. There's some butterflies here in this card as well. Some of you might be seeing butterflies. So flying fox. All right, so flying fox. Here it is. So in the realm of power animal spirits, the flying fox emerges as a messenger of wisdom and transformation. With its ability to navigate the night sky, it carries a profound message that sometimes, to truly understand the bigger picture, we must be willing to change our perspective. Imagine the flying fox as it takes to the night, soaring through the darkness with superiority and purpose. It teaches us the importance of embracing our intuition, especially in times of uncertainty. Much like the flying fox relies on its instincts to find its way, we too can trust our inner guidance to navigate life's twists and turns. The flying fox reminds us that the path to clarity may not always be conventional, but it is the journey that matters. It encourages us to break free from the constraints of the familiar and venture into the unknown, for it is the darkness that we often find the most profound revelations. Embracing the wisdom of the flying fox invites us to take flight in our own lives. It is a call to explore new perspectives, to let go of preconceived notions, and to trust in our ability to find our way, even when the path is shrouded in darkness. So again, it's all about trusting in our ability to find our way. So again, belief in ourselves, trust in ourselves, right? So when the flying fox enters your awareness, remember it's a message. Trust your intuition. Be open to unconventional paths and have faith that you can navigate the night of uncertainty with a great sense of purpose. For it is in the darkness that the greatest transformations often take place, and the flying fox is your guide on this mystical journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. So look at that, the flying fox, everyone. All right, I'm now going to pull 2 personal messages for you today, Virgo. So feel free to pause this video, take a deep breath, and open yourselves up to the messages that are coming through. Okay, so I might not understand these. I want you to place them wherever they resonate for you today. All right, so first card we are getting for you. You're stepping into your highest divine life path. So look at that. You are stepping into your highest divine life path. Any of you seeing seagulls or white birds? Confirmations here coming in. So that's your first message. Next, don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. All right, so again, sucking the air out of your spirit is the 8 of Swords here. Okay, again, 8s, 2s, and 1s, if you're seeing these numbers, confirmations coming through. Of this entire reading, I feel for you, confirmations. So I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And this is a different deck that I'm using, okay? So we are getting 5555. So the number 5 in numerology is tied to change. We're definitely seeing some change in your life. Spirit is wanting you to be like a shapeshifter here. So being adaptable and flexible and not backing away from this change that is coming in, because you're meant to go through it. Okay, so 5555, clarity is what you're gaining here. Great transformation. There's some major changes happening, and this is actually an opportunity where things are going to, it's like a detour, fast pace forward, and process is what you're going to see. It's a process that you're going through. So the message is, you aren't a victim of circumstances, Virgo. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Again, I'm going to read this to you one more time. You aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.